Bitcoin just saw a bounce on the support trend line, giving us a daily green candlestick close, and right now price is showing signs of a possible reversal, indicating that the downside is coming to an end. So before I continue with the chart, we are going to be taking a look at some different chart scenarios. We are going to be taking a look at the BTC dominance, the USDT dominance, the total tree, and the others versus Bitcoin. So before I continue with the chart, do well to like and subscribe to this channel because I post daily crypto content, daily chart analysis every day. Do make sure to like and subscribe, and also turn on the notification icon so that you'll be the first to get notified anytime I upload another crypto update. Yesterday, price gave us a green candlestick close, which indicates signs of a reversal. So you can see that we went as low as 99, 100, then price closed bullish at 103,900. Now, if you see that we perfectly mitigated this order blow that I've been hinting on, and we tapped on this trend line. So now, what I think price might do on the short term is that price might still hover around this place before we could finally move to the upside. So that was why I also shared a long position on my Telegram community. So I was waiting for this confirmation. Then I said yesterday that if I see a confirmation on Friday, I'll be looking forward to go long. So price gave us a green candlestick close. Then I just entered a long position at the market order, stops at just this low in case price wants to come down and tap on this trend line again before moving higher. So I would not get stopper, so I have to give a much breathing space for my stop loss. Then my take profit will be at just the resistance trend line at $127,000. You can see that I also shared this trade on my free Telegram channel. You can see that BTC long market order 1 to 10x leverage, TP as stop loss, use 5% of your capital. So that's what I'm looking forward for Bitcoin. I think by this week any stroke next week, I think we could start seeing bullish momentum on the market. So let's quickly go over to the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. As you can see that we kind of gain a little bit of momentum at the 4-hour time frame, but price just hit this order block right here, and I think that we could maybe create a double bottom scenario on the 4-hour time. As you can see that these are bearish candlestick on this order block right here, and we could kind of go lower for creating a double bottom, then the break of the neckline, a reclaim of the neckline before another push to the upside. So that's what I think for Bitcoin on the 4-hour. I also took a short-term trade on the 1-hour time frame. As you can see, I also shared this trade with my Telegram community. So let me just show you guys on the 1-hour time frame. As you can see that this is an order block right here. This is an order block right here between $103,000 and $104,000. So it's kind of a trend continuation, and I saw reversals on this order block and decided to take the short position. I also called this trade on my free Telegram channel. So you can see that BTC short 1-hour market order, then your TP and stop losses. Although we are showing signs of bullish momentum on the larger time frame, but I think that this is a possible short-term trade that I'm willing to take. So that for BTC. Let's also go over to other chart scenarios showing us that we are actually going to reverse and the bottom is actually in. First of all, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at the BTC dominance. Now, the BTC dominance, we've actually been gaining momentum on the BTC dominance. As you can see that we broke this yellow trend line that we'll be holding this trend line for long, since 2022, I think. Yes, since 2022, November, December 2022, and we'll be holding this trend line. Bitcoin has been bullish ever since, while altcoins are still numb. So we broke this bullish trend line on the BTC dominance, and right now the trend line is currently acting as resistance, flipping support to resistance. You can see that we had the first touch, the second touch, and this is a double top scenario. And how do we treat double tops? When we see that we have flipped support to resistance, we'll be looking forward to the downside. And if we take a look at the stochastic RSI, if you see that the stochastic RSI is at the oversold region and it has crossed to the downside, so we just need price to come down before we start seeing the altcoin season. I know we've not had a better altcoin rally. There may be some little pumps on XRP, Ethereum, and Solana, but I think before next week, then we could actually see a drop on the dominance, which will spark the alt season. So that's it for the Bitcoin dominance. Let's move forward to the USDT dominance. Now, the USDT dominance is also kind of similar to the Bitcoin dominance, because I use these chart indicators to track the oversold and overbought of like Bitcoin or the altcoin market. So if there is actually a pump in the USDT dominance, it means investors are willing to sell out their crypto for stable coins, which indicates that they are not taking much risk. But when there is actually a drop in the USDT dominance, it means that investors are willing to go out of stable coins into crypto assets. And once we see these kind of indicators, it means that we are actually going to have a spike to the upside. So we kind of had this rejection. We're looking at this rejection at this demand level on the USDT dominance, and right now I think that there's a price will actually drop down to this level. And I'm also looking forward to take this trade on Binance, because not a lot of crypto exchanges offer to trade the USDT dominance and also the Bitcoin dominance. So I'm looking forward to take this trade on Binance, and I think that when price rejects, we are going to go over to this low, and this low serves as a major resistance for the USDT dominance. I think when we slowly push to the downside, we could really see Bitcoin and altcoins begin to catch up. Then once we finally see a break above a break below this support level, we could actually see a spike, then the real alt season will commence. So guys, the bottom is in. I think the bottom is in. If you also look at the stochastic RSI on the USDT dominance, we could see that we are actually overbought at the top. We are overbought and price is showing signs of a reversal, and when we reverse to the downside, we will see Bitcoin and altcoins pump. Now let's go over to the total three, the altcoin market cap. Now the total three, now we will see that price has just tapped on this support trend line, and we will see we'll be holding this support trend line, having two touches on this support trend line, and price just tap on it in confluence with this resistance flipping as support. We broke towards this resistance and we are yet flipping as support. But what I want to see now for the total three is, because we need to gain some ground at this level, then reverse to the upside. That's where we will see altcoins being able to catch up. First of all, we start with your higher cap altcoins, your ETH, your Ethereum, your SUI, we pump. Then before the lower caps, we pump. That's what I want to see for the total three. But I don't want to see a break below this trend, because once we see a break below this trend, we could easily go lower to this support level over here. As you can see that there is no other support level than this low we're having here, and if we break lower, it could be bloody for altcoins, but it's still a good opportunity for you to buy cheap on your altcoin, for you to maximize a profit when the market actually recovers. So that is it for the USDT dominance. I think that it's time we have a bounce on this level, so that we could easily break these highs at $1.17 trillion. And the last we are going to be looking at is the orders versus Bitcoin. Now this is also an altcoin market cap indicator, but I just view this as the lower cap altcoin indicators. As you can see that we had, when we had this resistance, I predicted that we will have a reversal to the upside, that we must reclaim this support before another possible move to the upside. Now we rejected, went as low as 5.1%, and right now we are currently at this support level. We are currently at this support level, and what I'm actually seeing, if you could look at the chart really closely, you could see that we are actually creating a bullish divergence. And how do I know that this is a bullish divergence? Looking at the RSI, you can see that we created this low, and we are also creating an higher low at this point. So that's why I see that we are having a reversal on altcoins, and we might see alt season start sooner than later. So how did I know that this is a bullish divergence? Price created the RSI created a higher low while the candlestick created an equal low. I still count this as a bullish divergence because not only when the RSI creates higher low and the candlestick creates a lower low, RSI can also create a higher low while the candlestick creates an equal low, which also counts as a bullish divergence. So altcoins are just warming up for a rally. I think when we slowly see a push on the others versus Bitcoin, then we could slowly gain momentum on altcoin. You will see altcoins just slowly begin to creep towards the upside. But when you finally break above this trend, that is when we will see a major move for alts. Those parabolic move where in a day an altcoin can go up 500%, 600%. So that's what we are going to see. As you can see that there is this resistance there, and there's also another resistance for the others versus BTC. So Bitcoin needs to start gaining momentum while the others versus BTC slowly creeps toward the upside. And when we break above this resistance trend line, we could actually see a massive pump for altcoins. So that is my predictions for the market, and alt season is coming sooner than we expect. So all we have to do now is to make the right decision and wait for the market to play out. I think we will not go further to the downside. The bottom is in hand. Any moment from now, we will be having a huge reversal. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. If you are thinking of following my free Telegram community, the link is in the description of this video. Peace out.